Hello YouTube. Well, unfortunately we have to make this video, and I might even cover a stream on this particular issue later this week. I'm pretty busy this week, so maybe not. My weekend's pretty much filled, so look, yes, booties. Yes, go get your food. It's food time. Yes. Eh? Eat. 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 Don't look at it, just eat. Okay. So, basically, Russia, for whatever reason, they deemed children to be a threat to their illegal invasion of Ukraine, decided to attack children, of course, because that's the perfect thing to do, attacking innocent civilians and the most innocent you can find, which is a serious war crime, by the way. So there has to be a response from NATO, really. I don't think there will be, because NATO don't have they don't have that. But look, if it was me, if I was Prime Minister of Australia, that would be the last straw for me, right? That would be the straw that broke the camel's back when it comes to Putin and all his evil dictator attacks on the world, and all the crimes he's committed, which is numerous, even in his own country. But that would be it. That would be the defining thing that would have me send in an air force. Basically, I'd be sending in F-35s, F-18s, Growlers, cargo planes, AWACS, the refuelers, a lot of ordnance, like a lot of ordnance. I'd be going in there like a big, massive hammer. And I would be like, right, I'm going to smash everything on the ground. I'm going to smash his whole air defense. I'm going to smash anything that attacks me in the air. Anything that comes at us is getting turned into ash. And then once I'd, done that, I think that would actually push NATO to go, well, if Australia is getting involved in sending jets and doing this, well, we don't want them having all the action and all the fun. America would be like, well, we're sending the kid, which is the F-22. We're sending the kid in, and we're sending everything else because stuff it. If we can't let Australia have all the fun on this one, we gotta share out divvy out the kills, So but no, in all seriousness, I'd absolutely go in there like an absolute wrecking ball, and I would really pound the hell out of it. I wouldn't play nice. I wouldn't play gentle. I wouldn't be going, oh, I'm afraid to lose this or that. No, I'd go, this is what these things are designed for. They're designed to get past enemy radar. They're designed to get within the kill radius of the radar, so they can't do nothing about it. And I'm going to absolutely blast these guys. And the first thing would be take out all ground defenses, like AA, any missiles or anything like that. And then once you'd secured the ground, then I would go, right, well, now that they can't shoot at us, and shoot at our jets, then we're going to go after ground targets so that the Ukrainian forces can push forward hard and fast. And then I would go, well, okay, now that we're committing to these long-range attacks, I'm going to start blowing up key facilities that are completely linked to Putin only. To start with, like any of his luxury items, his mansion, I would be dropping 2,000-pound bombs on his mansion. I'd absolutely level that, and I would also be going after his nuclear missile facilities, because he's threatened the world too many times with nuclear weapons. He's already proven he will attack children, so he is more than a man capable of using nuclear weapons in the wrong circumstances, and we already know that. And stuff his red lines, because he doesn't get to dictate to everyone else what's okay and what isn't okay for war. This isn't a game. Like, you don't get to decide, oh, these are the rules that we're all going to play by. This is how we're going to... No. When you attack someone else and then you already attack civilians, but to deliberately target children, no, that's a line too far. So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I would do. And I should hope that the leaders of of my country and the other countries around the world who've got the capability to do this, yeah. And the other things that I'd be sending I'd be sending at least 2 Collins-class submarines into the Black Sea to neutralise his navy. I'd send in one of them, I think it's like those helicopter lander thingamajiggers. I can't remember what they're called, LCCR, can't remember, it's a confusing name. But I'd be sending one of them in to use the choppers to basically ferry supplies and support ground units, like, strap M134 machine guns to the doors, rockets and missiles all to them, like turn them into a ground pounding machine and just go ape on them. Like, I'd be like, this, we're coming in and this isn't going to be fun for you, we're going to show you why you don't mess with Australians and why you don't mess with civilians and why you don't commit war crimes. We're going to show you this. Like, this isn't going to be an enjoyable experience. You don't get to decide anything anymore. Talking's over. There's not going to be negotiations at this point. We're done with negotiations. So get ready for hell, because we're bringing it. That's basically it. And for those that think Australia is weak and can't commit to that, we've got a budget of $40 billion. In our region, we spend the most on military by, in Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia. I think we spend more than all of them. We're almost the same as Britain with our spending. Britain spends 60 billion, I think. We spend almost the same as Britain. So, don't think we're a little pussy nation, because we're not. Okay, we've got a lot of resources and a lot of capability and a lot of highly trained people that can build things very quickly when we need to. So don't think that we'll just roll over for you. Like, hell no. Like, you want to bring hell, we'll bring hell, and you'll regret every decision you made invading Ukraine and doing all of those terrible things to people. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what the leaders do. You're probably fortunate, Russia, that I am not the leader of this country, because if I was, that would be it. That's the deciding line, okay? Like, that's basically us declaring war on you. No, we're not going to warn you about anything. We're not going to play games. We're just going to come in there and start blowing stuff up. And you'll say, oh, but you didn't give us any. No, there'll be none of that. It'll just be all-out war. And you can just, kiss your ass goodbye. That's basically it. That's what would happen. And if you think you stand a chance against F-35 jets and Growlers and that, hell no, you don't. You don't have a fifth-generation fighter, and there's nothing your air defence has even done against old Su-27s and MiGs. So, I don't know what you expect to do against a modern fighter that's designed to get past enemy radars and within a death radius. That means that they drop their bomb or missile, and then they leave before you can do a thing. You didn't even know they were there. That's how deadly they are, and you think you're going to mess with that. Just saying. As soon as we start sending in our jets, Putin, you're done. That's it. It's over. So you best just hand yourself into The Hague and say, look, hey, I've committed war crimes. I'm here to face judgment. And give the leadership over to the Wagner group, the guy the son that you killed of his dad, and say, look, this is what the world will expect. They will expect us to hand over control to someone that they realise probably have Russia's best interest at heart, and go, okay, well, we're going to do that, and we're going to prevent all-out war. Just saying. I'm not going to say peace, actually, this time. Screw peace on this one. Screw you, Russia. That's for you, Russia.